Keep the radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Can I hear? Can
hello,
you hear
hello,
me?
hello. I can hear you. Hey, ladies.
Oh,
Hey.
successful.
We have business. We in business. Happy Thursday.
We are in
Ooh,
business.
it's
Happy
been a long
Thursday.
week. It's been a long week.
Girl.
Welcome to
Girl.
the show, Hot 702.5 FM, and we are live with Get It Together, Jnine.
And Jezzi.
And Tay.
All
We in
right,
this
all
thing.
right.
We in
So,
this thing.
yeah.
How you ladies doing
y'all
today?
Ready, creeping, crawling to Friday. Tired.
I feel you. I'm in the same boat. I was, I think I came in and Boss Lady was like, how you feel? Tired.
It's one of those
But I made
days.
it.
Can
How
I
you
tell
doing?
you something? Then we go to our woosah.
Okay.
Is there an echo?
I don't hear an echo on my
Is it an
end.
echo when I
It's-
talk?
You just sound
Hey,
a little
okay.
choppy,
All right.
a little bit.
It's like- So yeah, I'm a woosah now. Ooh, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I'm gonna close my eyes and let it all go.
Mhm.
It's all needed.
Listeners, as you tune in. We're about to get it together.
Tune
It is.
in.
But can I just tell you that I feel like I have the most energy that I've had in a long time.
Today, specifically,
And I
or
feel like
in general?
just overall.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I read a study that was talking about as you get older, maybe you really don't need as much sleep as they say you do. I don't know.
I don't know, because we be dozing. It's so easy to doze off.
I've been doing that all day.
Right? I know we don't sleep as long, but I think we take more naps.
Right. I think that too.
Yeah, because I be napping. And if I can't do no hang with the daughters, that'd be hard work. If I ain't take a nap, hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Willette.
You all right over there, Jnine?
You okay? I know. Did
She
we
hustling
lose?
and tussling.
You okay? Uh-oh. What happened to your sound?
We can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you, honey. What happened?
Well, how's your day been? While we wait on her to get it together.
Right. It's good. I'm preparing for my road trip this weekend. You know, it's 4th of July weekend. It's gonna be hectic out there in these streets. So, and I'm taking a road trip back to Cali, doing what I do. So,
A
yeah.
long 8-hour drive. Ooh.
Yes, ma'am. With a dog. You got it, honey? Still can't hear you.
Oh man, it is Fourth of
Uh-oh.
July weekend. I can't believe we're already in July.
Yeah, we here. We are here. Y'all
It's
got any
busy.
plans?
Okay.
Okay, we hear you.
Okay, good.
Am I back?
Yes, you
We're
back,
back.
honey. You back.
Okay.
You back.
All right.
The plan's not
So
really. Yeah,
the setup
everything's up
only
in the
seems
air.
to work for the fourth.
Yeah, I was asking her
Hmm.
what her plans were for the weekend
Give
with
me
the.
1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So yeah, what were you saying, T?
There's a lot going on out here for the weekend, so the plans are really kind of in the air. Might go to a ladies first, which is like a swim party on Saturday,
Okay.
and then I saw the art house is having some kind of brunch on Sunday.
Okay.
So I got on their guest list for a reservation for a table. So it's all kind of things
Nice.
going on. I'm sure it's all kind of people coming into town, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it should be
Mm-hmm.
an interesting, busy weekend. So I'm trying to get some sleep while I can.
Right. You better get it in where you can get it
Mm-hmm.
in.
Yep.
That is sounds about right. I think it's stuff just going on. It's even stuff going on in SAC that's unusual this weekend. So
Mm.
I'm interested to see how that all pans out. Hopefully,
Yep.
I don't have on my little old lady hat and be sleep every time it's time to step out. My bubby sleep somewhere.
Yep. And Fourth of July is on a Tuesday, so I don't know how much I'll be doing on that day, but
Are you off on Monday?
Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Since it falls on a Tuesday or in the middle of the week, then we're just off on that day.
Isn't that weird?
I know
Yeah,
they
that's
should give us
weird.
the day before, but it is what it is.
Is
I
your mom?
did take. I know. I don't know where she disappeared to, but there were some interesting things. So I guess I might as well go into this since we're a little off schedule today,
Yes,
huh?
ma'am.
I took down some things that might pertain to some people, some laws that may pertain to us.
Okay.
They got a bunch of new laws coming up. Oh, she's
You back?
guess who's back?
You back?
I
You
don't know
not
what
back
I
yet?
am. Shit.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Well,
can hear
hell.
you. We can
Here
hear
we go.
you.
Go
We
ahead,
can
Tay.
hear you.
oh, I was getting into the laws
All
that may
right. Go
pertain
ahead,
Mm-hmm.
Tay.
to some people, some listeners. So we won't have to renew, which I didn't even know we had to do this. Our licenses
Right.
every 8 years. Did you guys know that? Our license plates every 8 years?
That I didn't know. I did
Yeah.
not know. A license plate? That is
Mm-hmm.
so weird. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know
what I
that.
said. You can book an online dental appointment now for like a diagnosis, just to kind of get an idea. You know, you could do a televisit health for
Mm.
your health, but for dental now, that's coming. Um,
Yay.
they have new provisions on mail theft, so it's now a crime. If you get to have a felony, you could serve no less than 1 year in prison and a fine of no more than five
As
thousand,
it should be.
as it
Right?
Leave my
should.
mail alone.
Right?
Right. Um,
Exactly.
so they have raised the jury duty price. So if you're summoned, it increased from $40 to $65. You know, it might help for some people.
Okay.
The biggest one on there says medical use of shrooms is on the way, which we knew was coming.
Mm.
Ooh.
Right.
Interesting.
Very
I,
interesting.
I got a
So how
call
do you
today from
feel?
my youngest one saying her friend gave her some her friend gave her some shrooms and she was like, "When you get here, we got to try 'em." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
OMG.
Well, let me know what
Okay.
kind of ride it takes you on.
I
'Cause
am.
I have yet to try them. I got some chocolates that's been sitting for months. I'm scared.
Janae gave me
So
some and I ain't touched them yet either.
how do you feel about the mushrooms, especially now that they're offering mushrooms as an alternate for coffee?
Yeah.
I am not against it. All the different things that I hear about it, a lot of originally I always thought, oh, I might start seeing things or, might start hallucinating, but it's more than that I've discovered. I just don't want to do it by myself.
It's an
Right.
experience.
It is.
Right.
That's
Yep.
what I'm looking
Experience.
forward to. And I
And
think you just need to be in a
mhm.
safe space. And
Exactly. That's gonna be the biggest issue is people out and about. Light things hit you differently off of shrooms, so people need to
right.
be careful.
Right.
That's-
You
I
know,
look
they're
forward
just
to it.
elevating. They're elevating. It's elevation, honey, because
Yep.
I'm not afraid of anything that gives me um an experience. You know what I'm saying? Um let's see. Ayana, my granddaughter has joined us. My sister joins.
What?
Call me when you
Willette
take them. I'm
Jordan has
coming.
joined
All right.
us.
Alexis,
Come
call me
on,
when
Lex.
you
Let's do it.
right.
Oh, it's a lot of
Or
people in
Karma
today,
says
huh?
she's laughing. Yeah, come on in the
Right.
room.
Come on in.
So I'm gonna
It
take a
opens up your
moment to
third
talk
eye.
about.
That's right, Alexis.
I'm gonna take a moment to talk about the our restaurants that are faulty. It's a little list.
Mm.
Okay.
It's a little list, and so let me so I still got to do some stuff to adjust myself because apparently I'm bright. I just don't like to set up at home, y'all. But I love y'all so
Yeah.
much that I'm not gonna call in sick. Okay, I'm not sick.
Right. We can't have that. We can't have that
Um,
anyway.
no, we can't have that. So um, keep talking. I'm just messing with my background.
Okay.
Well, I didn't have much more on the list. It was just a few more. Jez and her dogs can't keep dogs locked up for more than 10 hours a day, even though I'm sure you don't have dogs locked up. But I guess they're making that a law, which people shouldn't be locking up
Yeah,
their
but
dogs that long anyway.
you would be surprised what folks be doing with
Mm-hmm.
their animals.
Right. Especially outside in the
And you
heat.
know what?
Hmm.
I mean, and it's a lot of people that do that kind of mess, but black folks don't really need dogs. Many of us don't need dogs because they be
I agree
mistreating
with
them, locking
that.
them up, tying them to trees and shit
Whooping
for
them
Ooh,
like
legs and
Lord.
stuff.
kids.
Yeah,
Oh, you're welcome.
right.
But the
I
last
agree
one,
with
which
you.
we should have been already having, but guns will now come with locking devices, as they already should have.
Mm,
So that I think was an extra thing that you'd have to buy. But now, when you buy them, which is right on time, because I need to go get one.
right? It is
Mm-hmm.
time.
Okay.
I need my lady piece
All right.
because these
So
folks
we
out
got
here.
Yep.
I'm pieced up.
You pieced
But we
up
got the
already.
governor out here making a bunch of plans, huh? Making a bunch of
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
laws on the low.
Yeah,
Yep.
he
Things
is.
that
He's
we wouldn't even
moving.
All
know.
right,
Yeah.
Lombardo.
Mm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Let's see how it all
So
benefits
I'm
us
gonna
in the
jump
long
into
run.
this.
Right.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see some stuff that affects us in a way. Shrooms is cool. License plates is cool. But I want to see the homeless with a spot, some places to go. I want to see child
Mm.
care still subsidized. I want better health care options. I like
More
better
money into the
doctors in
schools.
Nevada. You know what I'm saying? I like,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
yeah, come on into the schools. I'd like
Right.
to see some real change. But it's cool that we can have a marijuana lounge. You know what I'm saying? That's part
Yeah.
of mental health.
Yes, it is. All
So
day, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. So listen, the restaurant list. Let me tell you who made the hit list this week. And it's only been a week. So I'm going to start with 7-Eleven Snack Bar,
What?
6930 South Rainbow.
I believe I.
They got 19 Damaris. They got a B grade.
Okay.
But it's
Mm-hmm.
7-Eleven. We've been talking about 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I think you've
And the more
mentioned
they
it more than
expound on the
once.
food, the more they putting themselves at risk. That's correct.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Very
correct.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a spot called GC Deja Brew. I thought that was a cute name. 949 Empire Mesa Way in Henderson. They got 19. There's got a B grade. Now, Subways in Bally's didn't quite get their shit together. They got a C grade with 22 demerits. And I'm not a fan of Subway. I got to
I
be in
me
the
Mm-mm.
either.
airport hungry
Mm-mm.
or
Not even
late
there.
night because, it's, yeah,
I'll be
sometimes it beats
starving and
Jack
won't
in the
go to
Box.
them.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I'll be stuck.
I will. Ever since that,
Tuna.
with, yeah, and when they talked about the plastic and the bread mix or something like that, and it
Yeah.
was just too much. Subway just too much.
Yeah,
They
they popped up too
And then
many
dangerous.
Jerry
times.
played way too many games with Subway.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Jerry really put the bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, he hurt they brand.
So anyway, Griff's. I don't know what GRIFFS 3650 South Decatur. They got 19 Damaris. They got a B grade. But Cafe Zupas,
Oh, that's my spot. Which one?
7521
Oh,
Westlake Mead. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been there yet, but
This was the Westlake Mead. Yeah, me neither. So they got 20 Damaris. They got a B grade.
oh wow.
Get it together, Cafe Zupas. But when they put the
yeah.
one on Craig, I wasn't. They lost me.
Why is that?
Yeah, they lost me. Um,
What?
their soups are too watery.
Watery.
The soups are too
Okay.
watery. They're too loose. They
Yeah.
too loose. Okay, you handling um salads and things. I need to see you wearing gloves, and I need to see your
Right.
gloves changing. So there's a lot of young
Right.
people at the one on Craig.
Mm.
And you know Nana
Okay.
don't play that shit. So Nana was like,
Right.
excuse me, ma'am.
Right.
Makes
I
sense.
understand that.
Yeah, they
I
know all.
understand that.
I go
So
for the
anyway,
salads.
um, yeah.
Yours is so laggy.
So
You
and
hear
I'm
I
it.
not
know
a fan of
yours is
mini
laggy.
bread.
Hmm.
I'm lagging a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My phone is lagging a lot. My headset. Yeah. The home setup is not. It's just not
You gotta
doing
up
the
that
right shit.
internet or something.
It's that internet,
Uh-huh.
right?
Is that what it is? Ain't nothing streaming but me.
Probably.
That don't make sense. So anyway, pizza and pizza, 3480 South Maryland. They got a C grade. They got 35 Damaris. They was on their way out the door.
Pizza and
Never heard
pizza.
of that.
Never heard of them.
Dose.
Dose?
No, me neither. Many of these places you've never heard, but Dos Galos Taqueria.
Gallows?
Mm.
You know,
Hmm.
like my Mexican spots.
Me
Mm-hmm.
and Taylor said that at the same time. Okay.
3250 North Tenaya.
Well, I was just glad you didn't say Dos Coyotes. I was glad that name didn't follow in behind it, because that's one of my spots.
Which one?
Dos Coyotes.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one either.
Yeah, that's well. Maybe it's in Cali. I haven't seen it out here, but I know I
No.
see it a lot in Cali.
Okay.
Uh-oh. North Tenaya. Mm. So anyway, it got closed. The health department shut their ass down.
Hold on. Who'd they shut down? The Dos Tacos?
Are you still? Oh, okay. You turned your head for a long time.
I know.
Huh?
You got stuck for a
So
minute
anyway,
too.
Ocean's Japanese Steakhouse made the list.
Who? Who?
I'm stuck too.
Oh, say that. Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Also be sure you use exact direction. Set up your mic. I'm having some technical difficulties, and I
Yeah.
always do when I'm at home. But
Mhm.
can y'all still hear me? It's still delayed.
We
Yeah,
can
it's
hear
delayed,
you.
but we can hear you. So
What?
We can hear you. Oh,
Oh, what happened? Where'd she go? I wanted to hear about the steakhouse, the
no, I'm like,
Japanese steakhouse, because
I'm like, Osha. We've,
we've gone there a couple
Mhm.
times.
huh?
I ain't ready for that. But these people out here, it's probably going. I hope it gets better this summer before it gets worse with these restaurants, because
Yeah.
the
Maybe
protocol.
too many on this list that we go to that having issues.
Right. I agree.
Oh my gosh.
What she say? Which OJ? I'm not sure. What's
I don't know which one. We didn't get to the juicy part yet.
I know. I'm anxiously waiting.
Cause there's one on Osa Blanca. There's the one on what is that one? Rainbow. I don't know if
Rainbow.
there's any others out here though.
I think I've been to the one on Rainbow. So
They're
yeah,
decent. They're not my favorite, but they're decent.
I see you moving around. Nope, I guess she stopped. Well, yeah, I need to know what's going on with these restaurants out here because I'm ready. And we gonna be busy this summer, and I know you gonna be busy this summer.
Yep. I'm already trying to figure out what I'm about to eat once I get off the station.
Right?
I'm
I
like,
am
Mama.
currently doing a colon cleanse. So
What does that
interesting
do?
that I even showed up here today. Today is day number 4, and I'm doing a
Oh,
7-day one.
okay.
Because I just, I'm getting out of control. There's too much. And
Yeah,
I
there's
got to get my
nothing.
sweet tooth under control.
So have you ever done the colon, like the cleanse, where you go into the place? I think kind of put like a tube, and
No, I've never done that, but I had a
that's a
colonoscopy,
trip.
so that's enough.
That one is a trip because they let you see what's coming out.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to see
Uh,
all that.
but it's a good thing to do every now and then, clean out your system.
Yeah, it is absolutely necessary.
Are
I
you
know.
back?
You
Where
back?
was? How did
Oh, we
that
went
work?
off. I
What was
just
I
went
saying?
off the Richter real quick because I had to just get it out.
Saying that Vegas, we love to eat, and Vegas need to get it together, and she started a colon cleanse, so that's where that came from.
Right.
Oh, okay,
But which
okay.
OSHA is this? We got to get
Yeah,
back
we
to
need to know that.
the
Which
no.
one? The address. Go back because
I'm
we
glad I
all
was able to
on
keep
pins and
you.
needles.
I'm glad I was able to keep you on your p's and q's. So
Hmm.
it's the Osha Japanese Steakhouse on West Sahara, which was the first one I've ever eaten at, because
Oh,
they're
I forgot about.
Oh,
Hmm, I forgot about that
the one
one.
on Sahara. Now I don't know what they're in trouble for, but they got a B grade, so
a B.
you know,
Okay.
get it together.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can
hmm
clean that up pretty quick.
Um,
Get
Mm-hmm.
their A status back. We need you
as they
A
should
status.
get your A status back, yeah, because we need the Japanese steakhouses. Now let's just talk about Oja for a minute, because we got your sister Taylor experienced the one on Durango, and
Uh-huh.
remember that went bad. hmm
Really?
You
What
got to
happened
be
there?
careful with some of the.
Oh,
You got to be careful with some of that. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up
right.
and buy. You know what I'm talking about? Them
Mm-hmm.
people.
You so
um,
wrong.
Basically, the chef showed up late, and then they burnt the food. And when my daughter and her fiance started complaining, they kicked him out and told him don't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I will not be patronizing the one here on Durango, but Oja is a favorite. Lexi said, "Oh yeah, I contacted the health department on the one on Osa Blanco."
Oh.
Oh, wow.
You know what?
Really?
And OSHA is
Oh,
cool, but they're not my favorite. They're okay.
yeah, I think it was a fade. I think it was a trend, because it was
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
was hot. It was fire when it
Yeah.
first came out. You know,
And it's a
Mm-hmm.
family spot. We can all go
Right.
but
for birthdays and
And sit around the table and watch
mm-hmm.
them cook and
Yep,
entertain us.
exactly.
and entertain. hmm
Do I have an echo?
So anyway,
Nope.
Okay.
I don't hear an echo. I hear myself. So anyway, there was a spot called Royce Sampling. I don't know what that was about, but they got closed. Health department shut their ass down. Um,
Mm.
3377 South Las Vegas Boulevard. So they're on the strip.
Yeah.
So yeah, get it together.
Be careful out there.
Divine Events Catering, 6630 West Arby Avenue. They got a B grade. They got 16 demerits. Kahuka Poke and Hawaiian Barbecue. They got on East Silverado Ranch, so that's over near your area,
Yeah, that's in my
Jezzi.
area. That's interesting. Yeah, I've seen that
They
spot. I
got a
think
B
I know
grade.
what you're
It's
talking
14
about.
demerits.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, okay.
Well, at least we're not hearing too
Angelina's
many C grades. The
Pizzeria,
big.
68.
Keep going.
Well,
Sorry, it's
next
such a
two
delay.
earned their Angelina Pizzeria, 6825 West West Russell. They were closed. Another shutdown. So just 1 week from last week when we had a great report, 3 restaurants
Right.
got shut down.
That's yeah. I ain't wasting no time.
Yeah, so El Chalito Mexican food spot, 4881 Pioneer Avenue, got 39 demerits.
She be having
They
fun
got a
saying
C
them
grade.
names.
I know.
El Chalito.
She be killing.
I do.
I be cracking up because it's entertainment when she be just getting it out. I ain't laughing at the spot or the restaurant. Just
The
know that.
botchery of it all. Yeah, okay. And then there's Chow Tai, 4550 South Maryland. They got 36 demerits, a C grade. That's just too high. It's too high. The numbers are too
Yeah,
high.
Mm.
that's up by me too.
And then last but not least, oh, yeah, it is by you. And then Wendy's,
Oh,
Wendy's.
nah, that ain't no
3995
surprise.
South Durango. They got 20 demerits.
I don't even eat Wendy's no
So,
more.
eat there
Right?
if you wish.
Right?
If you wish.
Wendy's.
Let me tell.
I know,
So let
right?
me tell you, we used to walk at Oakland Technical High School in Oakland. We used to walk up
Here we
to
go.
the top
I
of the
knew she
hill
was gonna tell the
to
story.
Wendy's. They had the 99-cent burgers. Those were real beef
Shoot.
burgers.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't
Was
know
real beef back in
what
the
they
day.
serving now.
Yep. They had a fire breakfast too. Oh my gosh, they had this breakfast. That's why I could never stay go to class. I was always walking up the hill to Wendy's, getting my breakfast in the morning, acting like I'm a working adult.
Oh, so they had breakfast before and took it away and then brought it back,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
They sure
Oh,
did.
see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
They sure
Hmm.
did.
Hmm. Yeah, their burgers used to be
I don't
really
think it's
good.
anything to really know because
Nuggets.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. The Frosties.
Yep.
Yeah.
Frosties
Well,
or fries.
anyway, that concludes my list of the diners on the hit list. Be careful in these streets when you eating.
Right.
But that brings us to the buffet,
Ugh.
right?
That Main Street buffet.
So why you make that face? The Main Street Buffet. So y'all
I
know we
need to
talked
go.
about buffets last week.
Mm-hmm.
We talked
Mhm.
about buffets making a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
So we stepped out.
Yep.
Talk about
So did. Well, is that still on your top
it.
3? It was my first time going. Is Main
No.
Street?
Mm-mm.
They
Absolutely
lost
not.
their ranking?
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
honestly, I don't.
They did.
I think that they were
So
about the same. Honestly, in my opinion.
Really? So they
Yeah.
kind of run about the same than it was before. Okay.
It might be a step
mm,
down because my
well,
omelet wasn't all that great. And usually, an omelet is a go-to. So.
so I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how you mess up an omelet. I enjoyed my plate because I put that shit together.
Okay.
So anyway, we're speaking about Garden Court. It's the buffet experience at Main Street Buffet on 200 Main Street. Right now, the hours are a little limited. You can go for brunch for $23.99 Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Or you can hit brunch on Saturday and Sunday for $26.99.
Too
Dinner
much.
is $32.99 Friday and Saturday, and it's way too much.
Should be
Mhm.
$14.99
Now, when you were
a
talking
person.
about
Yeah,
tw-
I agree.
four,
$12.
right, when we were talking about $14, $15 with your player's card. Yeah, okay,
Mhm.
I'll go and indulge and give me that unlimited mimosa in your little plastic cups. I think my biggest issue was they're still letting you serve with your own utensils all
Mhm.
over.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I'm not your own utensils, but everybody's still using.
The
It
same
feels a little
spoon to scoop
recycled.
up
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
Right.
food and put on their plate. Everybody using the
Mhm.
same utensils to scoop up the food and
Yep. And the hand
it,
sanitizer doesn't work. It's just there
Yeah,
for looks.
oh wow.
So whenever I
Mm-mm.
go back to my seat, I'm
it
getting my
didn't
own
work.
hand sanitizer. You know.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm not so sure that I'm ready for the comeback of the buffets.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah. I just,
They have to be a little bit
yeah, not
more
like that.
strategic. Yeah, and I'm sure
Hmm.
the more higher end the buffet, the
I was
more
thinking that.
you're gonna get the individualized portions where all you're doing is getting your portion of whatever it is and walking away, or they're serving you the highlight. They're serving you and stuff like that. I think it's more
Hmm.
the high end buffets that you'll probably see that at.
Yep.
Hmm.
And that's why I'm not counting them out. I do want to
Right.
go to that M buffet, get on the list for March or whenever.
Are you on the list yet? Y'all got to get on the
No.
Okay.
list and make sure you
Yeah, we
make a
do.
reservation for like 10 people because we showing up.
Yeah, we got to do that.
It's on. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's true.
Right.
Just the
Hmm.
adults.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
showing up and
because it's
showing
an
out.
expensive. I think it's pretty expensive, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken.
Yeah.
So let me get back to this mushrooms because I was in and out on that conversation. So what's happening with the shrooms? What's going on? Rihanna says she's gonna have some for you when you get to the bank.
Well, yeah, I guess her best friend, she's really into the, grounding, peace, love, and light. She goes on retreats to, the the collective retreats to reground and focus and meditate and all that kind of stuff. So she said her friend got her some mushrooms, and they do that to enhance their experience
Hmm.
when they go away to those
Mm,
retreats. And
right.
so she brought Rihanna's back some, and she called me so excited. She called me like 3 times today, and I didn't answer because I was working. And then when I finally did call her back, she couldn't wait to tell me that when I get there, we doing shrooms this weekend. It's her birthday on Sunday, so she's excited
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, cancer. Shout out to the
Okay.
cancers once
Them
again.
Ooh,
cancer
Shout
the
out to the
babies.
cancers. Ooh,
cancers.
we.
Yeah, they crazy. The sweet as pie, but crazy as cuckoo birds. Believe that. Believe that. They will love on their family, and they will. Them the ones that'll literally
Don't
kill
do that.
behind their
Don't
folks.
do that.
I'm just saying, they are. They got their family back. Period. That. So if you got them in your family, appreciate them and love them because they gonna have your back for real, for real.
Mm,
She used to want to be that
or they gonna
Janae
turn ice
friends.
cold.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they do. That's how they protect themselves, though. That's that shell that they use as a protection mechanism because they love so hard and they're very caring and loving to their
And
family and
emotional.
friends and emotional. So then
Hmm.
they go the opposite direction and guard their heart and turn cold on you until you know they see they're in the safe space. I think because some people
Okay.
just never come back from it though. So
Okay.
why you say it like that? I don't like that.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay.
What? I'm sorry.
Well,
What I
listen,
missed?
my so my girl came to town. My little road dog came to town. MC Hammer's sister. Shout out to Nisha.
Oh, okay, okay.
And she put me on to some mushroom coffee that she said definitely gets her up and going. And so she told me the brand, and I put my little order in the cart. So we're gonna see what it do.
Hmm.
She
Interesting.
says it gives her energy, and it
Mhm.
does something. It's long lasting, and it does something a little
Mhm.
different than caffeine. And so
Mhm.
it is her go-to now.
So I guess there's different levels of
So we'll
mushrooms.
talk.
I would assume, right? There's different levels of mushrooms. Then some are more psychedelic, and some
Yep.
are
Just like the
less.
weed, there's different
Yeah.
ones. Because I know a few people who grow them. I had a friend who sent me a message the other day with his, and
Hmm.
they seem really hard to grow. You have to be very, clean
Mhm.
in certain areas, or they won't grow. You'll wind up with,
Okay.
because they're a fungus. So
Right. Right.
I'm like, it's too
Hmm.
much. It's really a
You
science to
gotta
do
you
the
gotta control it.
mushrooms.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is a
Yep.
science, and that's why you got to be very
Yeah.
careful because you don't want to go
Mm-hmm.
over the deep end. So,
Cause
all
Sprouts
right. Well, shout
sells
out to mushroom
mushroom
users because
stuffs.
Mm.
yes, they do. Yes, they do.
It's
Hmm.
making its way.
And people make elixirs. It's all kind of stuff
Hmm.
going on. But I think
I
it's
had
all
a
about
tea.
maintaining your health and your expanding your mind.
Right.
Yeah, because we don't use enough of our brain anyway. So maybe if it opens up that third mind, it gets neurons firing. I'm all about the neurons firing because that's activity.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
activity. So, well, we've come to the segment that I'm really excited to talk about because I want to talk about discipline.
Mm.
Don't make that
Mm.
look.
What?
Let's
No,
talk
I'm
about
just.
discipline.
Yes, I'm.
Okay.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I mean, self discipline is important.
All right, okay.
Hence why I'm doing my colon cleanse, trying to
It
discipline
is.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a little out of control here with some of the stuff I've been consuming food wise. And
Mm,
in order for me to, I
okay.
felt like the only way to reel it back in was to take the time to clean out my system and do a reset, in all honesty. And I think that's a form of self discipline too. Because
Yeah.
I think I posted
Okay.
something today, kind of was a thing, and it said that self discipline is one of the highest forms of self love. Discipline is one of the highest forms of self love.
Interesting. It makes sense. Makes
So
sense.
I was reading the dictionary version of what discipline is. It's the practice of training people to obey the rules or codes or behavior, using punishment to correct disobedience, one form of discipline. The other form is a branch of knowledge, typically one studied in higher education. And so, along the lines of that higher branch of knowledge, so that's why I would agree that it's a very high form of love, self love, because
Mm-hmm.
it's knowledge. It's learning
Right.
yourself, learning your
Yep.
boundaries, testing your boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, as I looked into the education, there were three different forms of practicing discipline. One was preventative, the measures taken to preempt misbehavior. So, you know, preventative medicine, you want to stop it before it begins. Then
Right.
there's supportive discipline. It's measures taken to assist, uh, helping you stay on task.
Okay.
And then
Mm.
there's the corrective measure. So that's the discipline that I gave the definition for in the beginning. That's
Mm-hmm.
actions taken when the rules aren't followed. So right now I need all three.
Right. Yes.
I need all three.
Oh, that's funny.
And the reason why I need all three is because I am actually fully and committatively diving into my book. So if you guys don't mind, if you can hear
Okay.
me clearly, I want to
Yes.
read a couple of excerpts from my book. Now this is
Okay.
rules to the game, because it's the only way I'm gonna get out of poverty, nigga. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
so, uh, so I printed out a couple of excerpts that I want to read, and I really want to say this loud and clear. Everybody has a purpose in this life.
Right.
How much time do you dedicate to that purpose is up to you.
Not enough.
Procrastination blocks you from even doing small things that can help you get closer to your dreams. And in my case, instead of recording my thoughts as they were happening or keeping a journal, I would find something else much less significant to do. That's the cold part about procrastination.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
There's a missed opportunity to add a building block to the finished product. So there is a difference between being for just, procrastination and just flat out being lazy. And
Mm.
so it would seem as though as soon as you set a goal and make a commitment to accomplish a task or set a task, something else happens or someone appears. Coincidence, maybe, maybe not. Because if we are on the mindset that everything happens for a reason, then one could say it's no coincidence. Alternatively, maybe the universe is testing you to a level of commitment. It's that get rich or die trying. It's that, I'm going to push myself to the limit to make sure that I fulfill what I'm called here, find my purpose, and figure out what it is I'm supposed to do. And that is discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
ma'am.
I just thought I'd share a little bit.
I'm glad
I
you
agree.
did.
I believe in all of that because it's like, you'd be like, all right, once this is done, I'm going to start working on what I need to do. Wind up finding some form of distractions. And I feel like I'm so distracted right now. And I actually had a conversation over dinner last night. And I was like, I'm distracted right now. And they were like, what you distracted from? I said, well, what's your distraction? I said, my phone. I'm in it when I could be getting my business license. I'm
Mm,
scrolling through the apps, trying to go, trying to do everything but what I should be doing, which is my
Yep.
passion of,
right.
the shop.
How full is your Temu cart?
Right.
Girl, Lord. All I'm going
Right.
to say is I saw a post, T, that you put about some Temu, and my butt turned around and ordered like 30 items that same day.
See?
That's how much influence you got, girl. Because
I
I
know.
sat there
Temu.
doing whatever it is I was doing. And, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I could be making some money off of
And,
the influence.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Yes, you could. And yes, you will. Okay, let's speak it.
And
There you
I
So
go.
will.
here's
There
another
you
little
go.
excerpt from the book. Achievement is the antidote for procrastination. Why? Because achievement breeds productivity. Productivity breeds happiness. And happiness is where you hit the repeat button.
Yeah.
Repetition breeds a momentum of consistency.
Right.
Routine means that no other action is more important at that moment than getting that task done.
Okay.
That makes it hard for the distractions and less important things to reign in your life. That's
right.
what sets exceptional thinking people apart from average thinking people, period. So, anyway, I could go on and on, but I'm excited because as we continue to, come before the people, I'm about to be sharing all my little nuggets because
Thank
the
you.
book is on its way.
Thank you.
I don't have a choice.
Right.
No, you
Sure
don't.
calling.
I've been
Get it
forced
done.
Thank you.
It's a discipline.
Your calling, honey.
Which is
And
the
man, because the distractions ain't gonna stop. They're not
Right.
going anywhere. It's the
it
self-discipline
is.
that's gonna get
They
you
won't.
to where you need to
They won't.
be.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And they'll probably turn up a
Absolutely.
notch the closer you
it's a
get
trip because
to the finish line.
Yeah.
To
That makes
film it.
sense.
I'm ready.
Say
Because
what?
the only real distractions that I let in my life. Why is she laughing?
Because
say?
you had a whole different.
I know it didn't match.
It didn't match. You were saying the
It
closer
didn't
you
match.
get.
I didn't give what it was supposed to give.
Repeat what you said.
So
Who,
break
me?
it down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No,
you were
I
saying
said the
that-
closer you get to the finish line, probably the more intense the distractions are going to get.
Mm-hmm.
So your
Makes sense.
self-discipline is going to be
And I
all
said
the
I'm
more
ready.
important. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my
We both
bad.
was confused.
Well, we was both confused. Probably because you said it so low. Because say it with some in your voice.
with
Yes,
chest.
because you ready. We ready.
Oh
We
yeah,
ready for this
bring them
book.
on. Because really, the only distractions I have, and my life is an open book as a stage comedian. The only distractions I really have is either the casino or
Mm-hmm.
never mind. So anyway,
It's the truth. Give the people what they want.
Procrastination is a real thing that happens every day in our lives. We
Right.
avoid hard conversations, we
Yes, we
avoid
do.
hard decisions and tasks that we are forced to look at. Important things and people don't go away. You either resolve to giving it your all as often as you can or wonder why you didn't do it sooner. That leads
Hmm.
to guilt, regrets, depression, and anxiety. We want easy stuff and immediate gratification. We want rewards now and not later. We want to play now and pay later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, we just really have to, that discipline is important, and it's not easy.
No.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
little people. Did you see
I
little
know.
people?
That's what I just. I was like, is that a little
I
person
see
back
little
there?
people.
I see a little fuzzy face right there.
Oh, thank God I blurred my background. Yeah, it's really hard doing this from home, and I'm gonna try to do this as least as possible
Mm-hmm.
because I
It
just
was
don't
one of them
feel the
days.
effectiveness. It really was one of them days. But I feel like, once again, fasting on Thursdays. I think I
Mm-hmm.
fasted pretty much all day yesterday, and I promise you, the energy level is off the chain. I get up, I
Okay.
keep going, I'm moving. So that colon cleanse you're talking about is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
important,
Yeah, it
and
is.
so is just that continue to do that clean eating. I know I
Yep.
kind of flipped the script, but this is all a part of if you want the discipline, and
Discipline.
we're talking about
Mm-hmm.
one of the highest forms of self love,
Right.
is discipline in all areas.
Yep. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. I absolutely
When it's
agree with
called
that.
for.
Right.
Hmm.
I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I needed it. It's working, and I have noticed my energy level is a little different. Probably because I am clean eating daily and I'm cleaning out my system at the same
Okay.
time and replacing it with good food and not junk food.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That makes sense.
Because
It does.
what did they say? Food is either going to energize you or make you, or it's supposed to give you life and energy, or it's going to make you sick, pretty much.
That's why they call it eating for life and not just for self gratification.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hmm. So, well, that's my contribution to discipline. You got to get it together.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
We
although,
do. Got to make it
yeah,
habit.
so
I saw
we got
some
a few more
habits that
minutes
we
if
could
anybody wants
do.
to call in.
Yes, please call in 702 Call in. We would love to hear your feedback. I
Mm-hmm.
saw some, did look up some goals to kind of help with, or not goals, like how do you practice self discipline? And it says, some of the things that I found, it says, put your goals where you can see them every day. And part of self discipline is setting goals for yourself, which
Writing
they
things
go
down.
hand in hand.
Goal setting.
Right?
Yes, they do.
Remind yourself why you started.
Mm.
Constantly remind yourself why you're doing what you're
Hmm.
doing. Set small goals at first. Uh, Practice prioritizing your goals or whatever you put in place for yourself or whatever you've decided to uh, hone in on.
Set your mind.
Make sure,
Yeah.
yeah, set your mind right and prioritize it. You know, don't put it on the back burner and think, oh, if I just slip this time, it's going to be okay. You got to probably make it top priority
Mm-hmm.
when
Right.
you are doing that kind of stuff. And know your weakness. That's like one of the biggest things. Know your weakness, identify it,
Mm-hmm.
and get friends to hold you accountable. Get friends and family to hold you accountable to help you along the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And you need to be aware of how you're spending your time.
Yes.
Because people keep saying that they feel like the days are getting shorter. They feel like
Yep.
it's not really a 24-hour clock anymore. And maybe that's because we're tearing down the barriers of what 24 hours looks like.
Yeah.
24 hours was built on work hours,
Yes, it
you know.
was.
So you got to be very conscientious of where you spend and how you spend your time. And then you have to be aware of all the ailments, because this is a lot of discipline forming is spiritual.
Yes.
It's
I
Mm-hmm.
agree
connected
with
to
that.
yourself, understanding yourself. So when you talk about those weaknesses, and it's a fight, because there's a part of you
Right.
that's going to forever long for fulfillment and purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Instant
And so,
gratification.
but the carnal man wants pleasure and simplicity. We
Mm-hmm.
want it easy. We want it pleasurable. We want to feel it now. We want to see it now, taste it now, touch it now. And at the end of the day, um, it's we got to be careful of what our heart is desiring versus what is best for us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it is,
Yep.
and so it's all about knowing yourself. It's all about
Yep.
understanding, like you said, where you're trying to go, what are you trying to accomplish. And one of the things that I point out in the book is, if God calls you to do something and you don't do it, did that mean he failed his promise? Or does that mean you just didn't do what he asked you to do? Because what I don't want is to pass away and my kids get a hold of this book and then they reap the benefits. Not in a way, selfish way, don't get me wrong. But
Mm.
God's promise will still be fulfilled. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. It's still gonna
If he
Mm-hmm.
promised
happen.
that this book was going to be executed, and I still, yeah, y'all would get a hold of my disc and say, "Oh my God, mommy has a whole book. Maybe we'll do it in her name." God isn't
Mm-hmm.
going to fail. It's
Right.
us that fail.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
His
agree with that
promises, you
wholheartedly.
might spend 70 years in the wilderness, but his promise was still executed. So that's what propels me to discipline myself to make this happen. Plus, when I look around and see people struggling and I know that my gift is going to generate income,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
why would I not keep pushing?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, discipline.
Yep.
This life calls for discipline.
Yes, it does. On
Everything
all
isn't
shapes or
Yeah.
forms.
instant.
And we discipline ourselves for everything. In all honesty, it's discipline to get up and go to work every day. Why? Because you have your reason. You need to make sure your bills are paid. You
Exactly.
use discipline for almost every aspect of your life, in all honesty, but it's where you choose to exercise it that is the issue, you
Right.
know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
Yep. Well, that's
Oh, for
perfect because
sure.
I, yeah,
And
just
the
had this
cold part about
conversation.
that discipline, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying it's perfect that we're talking about this. 'Cause I was just
And
having this conversation yesterday, just having this conversation with you guys. It comes up all the time, and I'm just like, just need to become
mhm.
much more focused. No excuses.
no
Yeah,
excuses.
because that discipline of getting up and going to work has it's more like a punishment. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
if you're
Right.
late, it's a punishment. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you don't show up,
Hmm.
there's a repercussion for that. And so that's that first form of discipline that we talked about. I actually want the supportive measures. You know what I'm saying? I want that supportive
Right.
discipline. I
Right.
Hmm.
want that preventative discipline.
Mm.
Because, like we talked about the colon cleansing, eating clean, finishing a book, finishing a task, that's preventative.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know
That
what I'm
is very
Yep.
saying?
true.
You're trying to
Very true.
prevent from going to the doctor. You're trying to prevent from aging quickly. You're trying to prevent carcinogens. You're trying to
Right.
prevent. So I like the preventative measure, and I like supportive. You can keep the You can keep
Right. And keep all that
the corporal
disciplinary action.
punishment.
I don't want it. Well, that means in order to avoid that, we need to be doing
I
what we're
don't want
supposed to
it.
be doing.
Exactly.
But
I want to be disciplined enough to get up and go to my own
that's right.
business.
But it's
Right.
lovely. That's right. That's right. But it's
Hmm.
lovely for the children. The children are the ones that need that corrective discipline. And we do from time to time. You know what I'm saying? That's what helps us grow. But
Right.
you know, We've
Here
come
we
to
are.
the end of the show. That went real fast.
Yes, as it always does.
Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
As it always does. Thank you,
Yes,
ladies.
right.
Beautiful
So
ladies.
I
Great to
really
see you
Thank
all
you,
appreciate all the
again.
audience.
listeners and
All
everybody
the
who tuned
listeners.
in. That's right.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
That's right. So join us
Okay.
next Thursday, same time, same place, with a better perception going on because I'll be in studio
We'll be in studio.
next
Yes.
Thursday, 6 p.m.,
And
getting
I'll be
together with
remote.
Jnine.
And Jezzi.
And Tay.
I'm going to miss you, ladies.
All
Have a
right.
great 4th,
All right.
everybody.
So
Be
good night,
safe.
everybody.
Good night, good night, good night.
Have a great 4th of July.
Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. This not moving.